This is David Coster with the Mortgage News Network here at the LoanTek booth with the CEO of the company, Adam Stein. Adam, tell me a little bit about your company and what your value proposition is for the customers.
Sure. So LoanTek is a very comprehensive consumer direct software piece. We're a gateway to market, allowing lenders, mortgage brokers, even loan officers to access thousands of customer records, online consumer interaction, and create exclusive referrals, better than leads. And these exclusive contacts, they transact at probably 4 to 5 times greater efficiency than what an average lender might think of as an internet lead.
And this, I understand, this technology is born out of your actual experience working in the mortgage industry. Tell us what the problem was that you were trying to solve and how it all came about.
Well, back in about 1998, I ran a very successful mortgage bank, mortgage brokering operation, and we were very fascinated with internet consumerism. And the challenge was putting technology like this in the hands of a small business that could enable that business to compete with much larger institutions with much bigger development and research dollars, and transacting efficiently with consumers online. It's a tough problem to solve, but we found that using interactive pricing, consumer-facing pricing at a core, where customers can actually shop for their terms before they actually submit contact rating, actually solves a lot of that value proposition. The customers that shop that way essentially are able to validate what they want to talk to you about before contacting you, and then they contact that lender exclusively. We see those converting at 22, 23% conversion rates, and that's the highest I've ever seen in 20 years.
Outstanding. So for the mortgage professional today, what would be your advice to them in terms of investigating this as something for their business?
Well, I think we can all agree internet consumerism is a growing trend. And I believe that this type of automation and this type of software is going to help them stay on top of the trend. I don't see the Gen X consumers of tomorrow clicking on dancing aliens that say refinance here and putting in their contact information. You're going to have to do better validation than that. And so this type of automation does that, and it creates a more engaging relationship.
So for those that aren't particularly technically savvy, who are afraid of this kind of thing, how would you break it down for them?
Essentially, if you think about a pricing engine that you might use right now in your office to close loans, and your ability to cast that out in a sort of simplified consumer experience, where a consumer can actually go look at your offerings and how it might apply to their qualification criteria. That's really at the heart of this. Now, we wrap that around with CRM and lead management and all the bells and whistles to help you transact efficiently and move that consumer through the pipeline. But at the heart of it, it's really about driving validation to the consumer right up front, giving them a reason to contact you, and they know exactly what they want to talk to you about. And it's the most efficient way of transacting with online consumers that I've seen.
The market is changing, right? We know that we've got to be more aggressive in finding business wherever we can. The days of waiting for the phone to ring, expecting it to ring, knowing that it's going to ring, are over. So how does your product help solve that problem that folks are having today?
We're going into a purchase market right now. I think we can all agree with QM around the corner and the rates inherently going up. The refi boom is over. You can take this type of this automation. You can put it on your affiliate partners' web pages, obviously with their permission, but you can have this type of automation on your agents and your realtor friends' pages. You can have it on your builder's page. You can use creative things like Facebook in-column advertising, which are fairly low-cost clicks, targeting home purchase business, getting them into the shopping experience. What can I qualify for? That's what it's all about.
It's about taking control, it seems like, for the mortgage professional to take control of getting leads for themselves, getting qualified business that know that what you have to offer is something they want to be part of.
There's an old stat, and this goes back several years, but it's a growing trend. But I think the National Association of Realtors said that roughly 80% of all home buyers start their search online. If you can understand where they start that process online and how to aggregate that back into this exclusive experience, you have the ability to create business effectively in this market.
I've heard the expression being present at the point of need, and that sounds like this is a solution that addresses that. Being there when the consumer's first considering what it is they're going to do, make a purchase, and then you're there with real information that has value for them.
Correct, and making that information available in real time, and making it available without them compromising their contact information to really see what it is that the market might actually hold for them. Those are the things that your more savvy internet shoppers look for. Not surprisingly, Zillow did some metrics on their consumers that shop in an anonymous fashion like this, on the Zillow mortgage board as an example. They found that the average consumer that shopped in this fashion had higher FICO scores, higher net incomes, or family incomes, higher home values. They're a little bit smarter, and they're looking for that granular information without compromising their information first to get it.
So if you're looking for those top quality borrowers, this may be a solution that you want to investigate. How would a potential customer contact you to get more information?
LoanTek.com, LoanTek.com is a great place to get some information on our site, or they can just dial 888-LoanTek.
Sounds great. Well, thank you, Adam, and good luck.
Very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
This is Mortgage News Network.